Welcome to the Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award-winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Um, my role as a literary blogger has taken me to places unknown to me. I never would have imagined 5 years ago when I created this blog that I would have the opportunity to attend the events that I've attended, the conferences that I've attended. Last weekend, if you guys follow me, you know that I had the opportunity to do a live broadcast at the Act Like an Author, Think Like a Business conference in Las Vegas, Nevada, presented by Path to Publishing under Joy Lynn M. Ross and her team. On Friday, I want to thank you guys, first of all, everyone who came out and supported me. I just reveled and bounced off of your energy. I fed off of it. The comments, the text messages, the words of encouragement, the post, the congratulatory post especially. I thank you so much. So while I was at the conference, I had the opportunity to meet some amazing people. And again, I had a live broadcast in which my panel, if you missed it, consisted of 6 women authors. One I had been previously introduced to through my Blog Talk radio show, Diamond's World. The other 5 I just met over the weekend. Well, I'm sorry, one I had actually heard about. So I was elated, to say the least. And if you missed it, and we're friends on Facebook, you can go to my page, scroll back a little bit, and you'll be able to see the entire broadcast. Or, inbox me, text message me, and I will make sure that you get it. I think I sent it to myself or something like that. But anyway, thank you. You guys are amazing. Now, once the panel was over, the broadcast was over, each of these women and some of the people in the audience came up to me and gifted me a copy of their book. So I want to tell you guys about the books that I received during this conference. Now, this was a surprise to me because I went with the mindset, I'm going to do this broadcast. I've got excess of 5,000 books in my personal library. I'm going to concentrate on the ones that I have. But when you meet such amazing people and you hear their stories, come on, avid readers, you know how it is. You want to add one more to the collection. So let me just tell you about these books and the ladies that I met. The first book I'm going to tell you about is The Devil Made Me Do It by Colette Harrell. If you saw the broadcast, Colette was the beautiful young lady nearest to me on my left. I guess across the screen it may have come across as she was on my right. But that was Colette. And so her book is entitled The Devil Made Me Do It. I'm excited about this one. I just want you guys to know I'm excited about this one. As I am all of them, but it's a lengthy book. And if you have not, you can go over to Instagram as well as Facebook and friend request Colette. Also look her up on Amazon. So stay tuned for the review on that. Now, the young lady on the furthest from me on the panel was the actual social media specialist who kind of not orchestrated, but she played a large part in this conference. Her name is Whitney L. Barkley. And Whitney was amazing. So she wrote a book. Come to find out, today is the 1-year anniversary of her book, The Skinny Black Girl's Guide to Freedom: How to Build Unbreakable Confidence to Master Your Life. That's Whitney L. Barkley. When do you stop knowing who you are? So once I take a look at that, I'll bring it to you. Okay. There was a young lady who was kind of emceeing the conference. Her name is Monique Chandler. She is international. I believe an international Toastmaster. So she wrote a book called Reconnecting with Your Happy. That's Monique Chandler. You can also find her on Facebook as well as on Instagram. I, again, will be bringing you a post video of a review with all of these books. But I just want to show you the kind of people that I networked with last weekend. This book, let me just tell you, is one that I've been hearing about for a while, quite a while. It's called Sister Surrogate by Lachelle Weaver. Lachelle was the second person from my left on the panel. And I've heard a lot about this book. Someone who doesn't even know, or they didn't know at the time about Diamond's World, called me to tell me about this book, published by Brown Girls Books. 3 sisters and a baby equal family drama. That's all I'm going to say. So, look for that one soon, okay? There are a couple of other books. There was a young lady that was in the audience. She wasn't a part of the panel. Sweet young lady. Her name was Tina Lee Jones, hailing out of Harlem, New York. And she wrote a book entitled Gold Digger Tips. Gold, G-O-A-L, not G-O-L-D. There's a difference. Gold Digger Tips for Millennial Women Starting a Business. So a lot of these are like reference guides. Some are novels. We can benefit from them all. There is definitely room for growth when it comes to educating ourselves. And I'm just, like I said, looking forward to all of these books and bringing them to you. Now, there was a young lady there, and I know you guys heard me mention her quite a bit, a captain in the military, retired veteran, by the name of Lila Holly. Now, just on the panel, she taught me so much about women in the military. Women veterans. I had no idea that there were women in the Vietnam War. I was just, blown away. Wanted to hear more. She said she has 4 books. She tells the good, the bad, and the ugly, and the in-between of being a female in the military. And what she did was she got some other women to join her and tell their stories. So the first one is Camouflage Sisters, Revealing Struggles of the Black Woman's Military Experience. And that is with 13 Courageous Sisters in Arms. So I'm really looking forward to this one. Again, I'm always eager to learn. So, and part 2, like I said, she has 4 books. I got 2. Camouflage Sisters, Silent No More. And this one is with 11 courageous sisters in arms. Let me tell you, when we talk about branding and how important it is to brand, this is the cute little bag that came with the Camouflage Sisters books. How cute is that? I was drawn to this right away. And I'm trying to think in my mind, like, what am I going to do with it when I'm done reading the books? But I'll find something. I don't know. Maybe, I could put my bookmarks in here. See there? See there? I'm not going to tell you guys that I went to Vegas and forgot my bookmarks. There was a lot going on prior to me going. So, I saved this young lady for last because Stephanie Bridges is a young lady that I had the pleasure of interviewing on Diamonds World a while back. And upon conclusion of the show, Stephanie said, I want to gift you something. When she came over to me, this is what she gave me. Looks like more than a little something, huh? She gifted me these books. I'm going to tell you about them. She wrote the books with her children. And so they have a significant meaning to her. But what I like is that geared towards children, teens, and one book is even for females between the age of 6 and 60. Okay? So, first one is My Favorite Color is Blue. Again, Stephanie R. Bridges. The second, If I Were Part of the Animal Kingdom. Alright? Fight the Air Guy. That's cute. This one is Can We All Just Get Along? That, to me, is probably going to be the first one that I read. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, this one is Keep the Peace. The Keep the Peace movement is just that. A movement kicked off with a book. What an accomplishment for these young ladies ages 6 to 60. Each contributor shared their art, their insight, their photography, and their biological information to make this book come together. And along with that, Stephanie provided a journal. So that's going to be really interesting. I wish I knew more about journaling as I was growing up. I hear so many people talking about how they've journaled all their life. I have an older cousin who's probably journaled, oh my gosh, for probably over 40 years. Because she wants to pass it down to her daughters as well as her granddaughters. And I know it's never too late, but gosh, I feel like the mind has protected us, me anyway, from certain things. And certain things that has allowed me to forget. And let's just face it, as you get up in age, the memory is not what it used to be. So, I might start journaling. We'll see. But the last book I received from Stephanie is called I Spat. And this is basically a book of poetry. So there's the books that I received from, I guess being a good hostess.